Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a look using liquid lipstick on my eyes. My allergies have been horrible, so please deal with me sniffing every 2 seconds. So let's get started. So I already cleansed my face, put on all my skincare products. I'm going to do one of my everyday looks. I'm going to start with my foundation. So I usually don't like doing my whole face every video because it's usually the same routine, but I've started something new recently. So I want to show you guys that. So I'm going to start with my Milk Primer. Then I'm going to go in with my foundation. I've been applying it like right to my face lately instead of on my beauty blender, just because my beauty blender soaks a lot up. So I do it this way. And try not to get too much. And then I'm going to use what I have on my face to kind of spread it around first. Before I start pressing it into my skin. I have 2 different shades of concealer. They're both NYX. I have a lighter one for highlighting and I have a darker one for contouring. I accidentally got one that was too dark, but then I figured out I can use it for contouring. I never do that. I usually just use powder for contouring. So I'm going to take the lighter one and put it over the spots I want highlighted. I have a little forehead, so I really want that highlighted. And then I'm going to take my darker one and go in where I'd normally contour with powder. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and blend it all together. For my eyes, I like to go over my eyelids just because I haven't been using eye primer lately. So I get that nice and blended in. I've been struggling to find a good red eyeshadow, but I'm gonna do this thing that I do sometimes, especially with the reds, because it's hard to find a good red that's pigmented. So I'm gonna take my Kat Von D red lipstick and use that on my eyes. So you could either put it on the brush or directly on your eye. I like putting it directly on. So I'm going to start with about that much. You could always build it as you go. And then I'm going to just take a fluffy brush and kind of spread it around. And then I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush to get under my eyes. With this, I like putting it on the brush, that way I have more control over it. I went a little far, so I'm going to take a white to blend into it. And I'm going to take my black and put it on my lids. So I got too many layers on top of each other, and when I tried to blend out the black line that got on top of the red, it ended up lifting it. So I have this little spot there. So I'm gonna go back in with a tiny bit of liquid lipstick to try to patch it up. And then I'm just gonna go in the bottom with the black. And then I'm going back a little bit with my red underneath. Only a little though, because I don't want it to lift like I did with that part of my upper eyelid. Then I'm gonna start highlighting areas with my highlighter. So I'm gonna brush out my brows. I brush them upward. I'm gonna take my brow pomade with a tiny brush and start at the tail ends of my brows. And then I'm gonna take my angle brush to blend it out. Then I'm gonna do eyeliner. And mascara. I'm gonna do black for my lips. And I'm gonna setting spray the whole thing. So I got the lashes on, extensions in. That's today's look. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions at all or comments. And I'll be posting today's outfit on Instagram.